All right, everybody. Good. Let's start out in child's pose this morning, everybody. So find our way to our mats. And we're going to bring our knees wide on the mat initially. And start to pull your hips back to your heels. And rest your forehead down onto the mat. Or if you want to stack your hands and put your forehead on your hands, you can do that. And staying here, you can adjust your arms if you want. You can stretch them out or you can bring them to your sides. Take about 5 more breaths here, everybody. And after you've taken your 5th breath, slowly start to bring yourselves up to table pose. So let the spine be long. And the back of the neck is long as you look down, the crown of the head reaching forward, tops of the feet on the floor. And as you breathe in, let the belly sink down towards the floor, really an expansive open belly. And then exhale, pull the belly up, the navel in. That presses out the breath. All right, so let gravity assist you here. The diaphragm is descending, pulling towards your hips, and the abdomen is descending. Good. And then we're going to slowly now turn that inhale into a little back bend, cow as we call it. And then we'll start to round the back, navel pulls to spine, exhale, and pull the hips back towards your heels. Returning back to table and then to cow. On the inhale, we tuck our toes. And then on the exhale, start to lift the knees and lift the hips, coming to downward facing dog. Just for an exhale breath. We're going to find some dynamic movement here. So we lower the knees back down as you inhale, arching the back, looking forward and up. And then exhale, pull your hips back to your heels. Inhale, return to table and then to cow. Exhale, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And here we go. We're just riding the breath now. Knees down, inhale. And exhale, pull the hips back. The exhale is complete. 2 more full cycles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Table to cow. Exhale. Cat to child's pose. Inhale. And exhale to down dog. Let's stay here now a couple breaths. And we'll bend one knee at a time and straighten the other leg. So we pedal our heels, if you will, a little bit. So we bend one knee as you straighten the other leg, and then slowly. So it's a slow motion walk. It's not like a power walk with white sneakers and mom jeans. It's just a slow little pedal here. And let's float ourselves forward to a plank position. Breathe in here. And then exhale, pike your hips back up, downward facing dog. And do that 2 more times. Inhale. See, who needs weights? Our body weight is enough. Exhale back to down dog. And again, inhale. And exhale. From here, walk your hands back to your feet, and with soft knees, fold over your legs. Let the head hang heavy here, sway it back and forth. A yes and no type motion. And then bending your knees, roll up to stand and stretch the arms to the sky. Palms turn in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take a few breaths here. Urdhva Hastasana, stretching the arms up. Strong mountain pose through the torso. Shoulder blades down the back, with the arms stretching up. One more big breath. Exhale, start to bend the knees and hinging at the hips, folding forward. Good. Then walk your hands right out to a plank position again. And from here, lower the knees. Now keep the hips in the air. Lower the chest and chin down and look forward. Throat is open, right? Like you're looking for a contact lens. And then pull forward. Lift the heart. Press yourself to table. Pull the hips back to your heels. And then come on up. Down dog. Let's walk the feet in to a short down dog. So really nice. The feet have come forward a little bit. We're going to release the left hand and reach it around to the outer right foot. Look under the right arm. And if you can take the ankle or the shin, that's fine. Otherwise, bring the hand to the floor. And we find this twist from this down dog position, looking under the right arm. If you can straighten the legs, taking the heel, that's fine, but don't worry about it. Let's release out of that. So the left hand's going to come back, and the right hand's going to reach underneath, take the outer left heel, maybe look under the left arm. And that left knee can be bent, or you can start to straighten if you can take hold of the heel. Try to keep as much weight in the legs as you can. And then release that and come back to down dog. Let's stretch the right leg up to the sky, circle the ankle around a little bit. And then we'll bend the knee and circle the thigh. And reach the heel across the tailbone. I'm going to straighten out that leg and look forward. We're going to float forward to plank, a little bit of core. You can do this with the left knee on the floor. We're going to start by bringing the thigh towards the chest, forehead to knee, and then stretch it back up. Again, come forward to plank, this time the knee to the upper right arm. And back up. Again, the left knee can be on the floor as a modification. And this time across the body to the upper left arm. Leg high, and lower the foot. Float forward to a plank position. Lower the knees, hips high, chest and chin down. Cobra. Pressing back to table. Pull the hips towards your heels. And then up to down dog. And this time let's lift the left leg up. We'll bring some movement into the ankle. And then the knee will bend and start to circle your thigh around a little bit. We stack the left hip over the right, descending the left shoulder so it's staying the right, same height as the right shoulder. And then straighten out your left leg and come forward to our plank position, thigh to the chest, forehead to knee. Stretch the leg back high, knee to the upper left arm, and leg high, and across the body to the upper right arm. Leg lifts, and lower the foot. Good. And float forward to plank position again. Lower the knees, chest and chin down, and then pull yourselves forward. This time, release the arms. Let's lift everything but the hips off the floor into Shalabhasana. All right, come on down. Press up through table or to plank. And pike your hips back to down dog. Let's slowly walk your feet forward and with soft knees fold over your legs again. Bend the knees. And then slowly roll up to stand. Head's going to come up last. Now let's step the left foot way back. We're going to stretch the right arm to the sky. Left hand down the back leg. And then take the elbow to the knee and stretch the left arm past your ear. Come back to warrior two and reverse. And stretch the left arm long again. And again, reversing. And then this time, reach the hands behind your back and lift the heart. And then we're going to bow in towards the inner right thigh and take the hands overhead. Lift back up, find warrior two. Breathing in. Good. Let's draw the right leg straight and extend. Find triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm up. Good. And lower your left hand, finding a lunge. And then from here, let's stretch the right hand up, find a twist. We'll take the right hand down and step back to plank position. Now your choice here, if you want to go back to down dog, find cat-cow into child's pose, or lower down through a vinyasa. It can be chaturanga to up dog, chest to floor to cobra. Either way, we'll make our way back to down dog. We'll step the left foot forward. And come on up and reach the left hand to the sky, right hand down the back leg. Begin to bring the left elbow to the left knee, reach the right arm long. Reversing, exalted warrior again. side angle pose. And one more time, reversing. And pull the left leg straight. Let's take the hands behind the backs. Bend again into the left knee, lift the heart. And then let's bring the ribs down inside the left thigh. Hands come overhead. And press to come back up, warrior two. And draw the left leg straight and extend. Trikonasana. Stay here a few breaths. Good, and then lower the hand, turn your back heel up. Use a setup in a lunge. The right hand's going to stay on the floor and the left hand's going to stretch up to a twist. And take your left hand down and step back to plank position. Yogi's choice, flow through vinyasa or go back to down dog. Child's pose if you want. And we meet back at down dog. Stepping your right foot forward, come on up to warrior two. Reach the right hand high. Coming forward, maybe elbow to knee or a little deeper this time. Hand to the floor or to the foot. Extend the left arm. Reverse. Back to our side angle pose. Just come back up. And straighten the right leg. Take the hands behind your backs. Lift the heart. Bend into the right knee. Come down inside the right thigh. Turn the gaze towards the left heel. Try to pull the right hip under the pose. Notice if it's swaying out to the side. Releasing, coming back up, warrior two. Draw the right leg straight and reach. Right hand down. Left arm stretches to the sky. Good. And let's take the hand down, find your lunge. Left hand to the floor and right hand stretches high. Variation this time, if you want, bend, lower the left knee, reach back, take the left foot. Let's lower the hand down. I'm going to step back, find a vinyasa here. Or go back to child's pose. Guys, I'm going to take you off mute for a second. My microphone is blinking. I want to make sure my batteries are okay. Hold on, I'm going to mute you all for a second. Can everybody hear me okay still?
Yes. Perfect. Yes.
Okay. If it goes off, just unmute yourself and then let me know and I'll switch to the earbuds. All right?
Okay.
Thanks.
I think with the earbuds, it's the sound is better.
You think it's better with the earbuds?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll see if I can switch on the fly while we go. Let's go do the other side before I do that, though. So I'm going to mute you again, and then I'll switch over.
Okay.
So from down dog, let's all meet at down dog. And then we're going to lift the, step the left foot forward. Right. And then come on up to reverse warrior. So the left arm is stretching high. And then go to side angle pose. Back and forth a couple times. See if I can get my earbuds going. And back to reverse warrior. And then side angle pose.
Hello?
Hi, everybody. Yeah. Okay, switched over to my my earbuds. Can everybody hear me okay now?
Can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep, good. All right, on to the earbuds. All right, so we're in bowing warrior. Come on back up. Finding triangle pose. Extend the left arm forward, right arm up. And then we reverse down to our lunge. Finding your twist, optional. Lowering the back knee, reaching back with the left hand, taking the right foot. Let's release that left foot and take the left hand down, step back. Again, your choice. Stay here or go back to down dog or take a vinyasa here. A vinyasa movement might be cat cow. Pull back to child's pose a moment. And then we all find our way back to downward facing dog. And even in down dog, there's a modification. If you want, the knees will come down and the arms will stretch long. Same extension of spine, same opening of the shoulders, just a little different action of the legs. And let's look forward, hopping or stepping your feet on up to the front of the mat. Nice. Let's fold over your legs. And let's come all the way up. And bring your hands to prayer. Good. Let's step the left foot back. So it's about 3 to 3.5 feet back now. Stretch the arms up. Square the hips forward. Let's reach forward on the inhale. And then exhale, take your hands down. Try to keep a lengthening of the upper chest. And stay here another 4 breaths, breathing in, breathing out. Start to walk your hands forward. Let's lift the left leg up off the floor. So the leg is parallel with the floor and the heel is the height of the hip. All right. Then begin to take your left hand off your hip and we're going to open and find Ardha Chandrasana. Right? And press the left heel away and maybe stretch the left arm to the sky. Variation here if you want to work on it. We can bend your left knee and reach back with the left hand. Take the ankle. And stretch your left leg out, left arm up, and lower the left hand down. Let's step back to a lunge. Step back to down dog. Come forward to plank position, lowering down. Finding your back bend and finding down dog. Looking forward, hopping or stepping your feet to the front of the mat. Let's lengthen again and fold. Coming all the way up, hands down. Check in with how you're feeling before we do the other side. Maybe a hand over the heart and one over the abdomen. Good. And we'll do the other foot. So let's have the right foot back, left leg forward, arms stretch high. Reach as you extend and breathe. And then exhale with a long spine, fold over your left leg. Good. You start to walk your hands forward again, maybe bend the left knee a little bit, and then straighten the left leg. We'll bring the right leg up so it's parallel to the floor. The heel and the hip are the same height. And now we'll start to open the hips. Left hand's going to stay down on the floor. You can always use a block or suggested use a box of pasta, which everybody seems to have around the house. And again, variation now, if you want to reach back with the right hand and take the right foot, if that's available. If it's not, then you can visualize it. It may come to be someday. You know, you'd be surprised at how adaptable and malleable the body and the brain are. I guess we're all learning that lesson right now. And let's release that foot. And lower the hand, step back. Come back to downward facing dog. Flowing here if you wish, or stay in down dog, or come to child's pose. Looking forward, hopping or stepping, your feet to the front, lengthen, fold. Heel toe your feet 2 fist widths apart. Take hold with your index and middle fingers, the big toes. Lengthen ribs to thighs. And exhale, lengthen the backs of your legs, sits bones lift. And come up halfway. Bend the knees a little bit, and then come to stand on your palms. So the backs of the hands come to the floor, the toes come to the crease of the wrist. Breathe in, and then again, lengthen the backs of the legs, elbows move out into Padahastasana, foot to hand pose. Releasing the hands one at a time. Good, let's roll up to stand. Nice work, everybody. Good. We'll take a wide step back with the left foot. Good. Turn your right toes out. Find warrior two. You're gonna reach forward and take the hands down to the foot. Maybe the left hand can reach around behind you and see if you might find a bind here. Otherwise, we'll get the hand down as low as you can. Maybe take the top arm, reach it behind you here. Good. We're gonna do 3 poses in this series. Then lower your hands down inside the right foot. Lower the back knee and roll to the outer edge of the right foot and stretch the right arm back. Walk your hand back and then stay low and walk all the way over to your left foot and stay low here in Skandasana. Stay low, come back to that hippie twist we had before. Roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Come back to the left heel. And last time. Lower the back knee, roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Variation here if you want this time is reach back, take the left foot. Let's take the right hand forward this time. We're going to step the left foot forward and drop down into garland pose, Malasana. And let's pick the hips up a little bit and step your right foot back. And then we lower the back knee and roll to the outer edge of the left foot, using the left hand to press the thigh away gently. My left ankle staying flexed here. That's going to keep my knee protected here in the hip openers. Hands down, stay low. Walk back to your right foot and sit down. Coming forward. Come back to our initial pose. Back to Skandasana. And then final time as you come forward, lower the back knee, reach back, and variation this time might be to take the foot. Let's release that foot, swing the hand down, and step forward, dropping the hips down. I just like to work in, if I can, a nice lion's breath, a couple of these. And what we do is we gather and we breathe deep, and we're gonna, as you exhale, you're gonna actually roar and stick out your tongue and bring the gaze to the tip of your nose, all right? So I'm the only one, I can't even see you. So do this with abandon, right? There's no one to judge you, okay? So we're gonna take a deep breath in. One more time.
And one more. Wow. Nice work, everybody. Good. Let's tip your left foot back. We'll take just a couple more forward folds. So widen the legs, lower the arms down. From this forward fold, I want you to walk your hands out nice and long. We tent the fingers. You start by bringing your left hand to the midline. Bend the knees a little bit here. It might make it a little easier. Stretch the right arm out. And then breathe in. Exhale, bring the hand underneath to the outer left leg. Straightening the legs. Gaze comes under the left arm. Release as you stretch the right arm out. And then lower that hand down, walk that arm long. Extend the left arm out, breathe in, and then thread through to the outer right leg. And both arms extend out. Good. Walk the hands back in. And let's walk right over to our right foot. We're going to step back to plank position and hold here a couple breaths. Shoulders over the wrists. We can modify with the knees down. Strength building in our core. And come on down. Nice work, everybody. Good. And let's just swiggle the hips side to side. Reach your left hand forward and bend the right knee. Maybe come onto your left elbow. Let's reach back with the right hand, see if we can take the right foot. And then lift up as much as you can. You can work right here, or if you want to try lifting the left arm and left leg, you can do that too. Lower the hand, lower the leg. Good. Lower down for a minute, resting the hands on the forehead and your hands. And come back again up onto your right elbow and reach back with the left hand to take the left foot. We're using the strength of the left side to help lift the heart. And then maybe the right leg and right hand can lift as well. Lower the hand, lower the leg, release. Bring the hands back, lower the forehead down. This time bend the knees and sway the heels one side to the other. We're going to reach back with the hands, take the ankles, and pull everything up off the floor but the hips and the low belly. Good. Come on down. Again, rest the forehead. And we'll sway the heels side to side. Come on up, bring your knees wide to the mat. Big toes to touch. We'll take some circles in our low back. And then pull the hips back and release that back bending as you lower the chest down, the forehead down. You turn back to table. Lift your hips to down dog. Let's reach the right leg high this time and bend your knee. Look forward. We're going to bring the right knee to the right wrist and bring the shin across the body and sit back for pigeon pose with the shin crossing the ankle. Now, a couple disclaimers here. Always advisable to use a prop underneath the hip of the forward leg. And if you feel that this is a little much for your right knee at any point, either seated up or coming forward, right? You can always do this pose as an alternative on your back with the right ankle crossed over the left knee, maybe taking the bind, or with the left foot down, pressing the right thigh away. A couple options for taking this expression of pigeon pose. And I'll go back to the supine version, or the prone version of it. Beautiful, everybody. And come on up. And as you come on up, lean off to your right and swing your left leg forward. I'll turn the face towards you. So from here, we set up for Janu Shirsasana, following pigeon. So the right knee, which was the forward leg, is now bent and out to the side. With the left leg extended, stretch the arms up, breathe in, get long. Now fold over the outstretched left leg. Come on back up. Let's take that right knee and lift it. Put the foot outside of the left leg. We'll wrap with the left arm and then take the right hand on the floor behind you as we draw into our seated twist. All right, let's take a counter twist to your left. Good. And so the left leg's forward. We'll take our right foot back to its original position inside the foot, inside the leg. Now, we'll make our way back to downward facing dog if you want to try a little transition, a little fun, well, maybe an advanced transition, I suppose. We're going to lift the left leg up and step back to a standing split. Otherwise, we'll all meet back at downward facing dog. Good. And your choice today here, we'll make our way back to down dog. If you want to try hopping and do some handstands here, so he's got the space, the inclination. Good. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Think of vinyasa here if you want, or wait. Left leg lift this time. Good. And then we bring the knee to the left wrist and sit back. Again, the option here is this prone version of pigeon, Kapotasana, or as I demonstrated before on the other side, you might be on your back with the left ankle crossed over the right knee as such, or taking the bind. I'm going to return to the other version. Good. Start to come up, lean over to the left, swing the right leg forward. Left knee's out to the side, Janu Shirsasana, stretching out over the right leg this time. Good. Make your way up. Turn your left knee up. Now let's put the foot outside the right thigh. Hug that arm with your right arm in, and then let's reach the left arm long and bring it to the floor behind you. We sit tall, breathe in, and draw your twist in towards the left. One more breath. Release counter twist to the right. Facing forward, take your left foot back inside the thigh. And we'll make our way back to down dog. If you want to try the transition, we'll stretch the right leg high, standing split. Walk the hands forward a little bit, and then try little hops. Make your way back to down dog. And lower the knees, sit back, and swing your legs around. Open them out into a V. Turn towards the right leg, and take the left hand to the right thigh, twisting. Then reach the right arm to the sky, take a big breath in, and let's reach the right hand towards the outer left foot. Come back up. Turn to the left leg, put the right hand outside the left leg, reach the left arm nice and high, and then extend towards the outstretched right foot. Come all the way back up. Good. Release the twist. And then we reach our arms forward into Upavishta. Bring yourselves back up. Don't stay in the seated position. Do a little bit of shoulder opening here. Open the arms out nice and wide. And then bring the right elbow over the left. We come to eagle arms and lift the elbows up. And lower the elbows. And then lift the arms up, elbows up. And lower down. And lift up, hold here. Elbows reaching high. And reach the arms out again. This time cross the left elbow over the right. See if you can wrap the palms. If that's not quite working for you, thumb to pinky works too. or hands to shoulders. Elbows up, elbows down, and elbows up, elbows down. Elbows up, hold here. And release, stretch the arms out, and rest them down, good. Let's take the hands underneath the knees. Come to lay yourselves down on your backs, everybody. And slowly draw the thighs in towards your chest. Take some circles with the thighs. And stay here. I'm just going to remove this from my setup. Sorry about the sound. There's someone cutting metal outside the studio, which ordinarily such a soothing sound, but today. There it is. All right, good. So with our thighs together, knees drawn in, let's roll the knees to the left as we find a supine twist. Bring the knees back center, roll them to the right this time. Bring the thighs back center, hug the knees to your chest. Finding an inversion of your choice now, either stretching the legs to the sky with the hips down, or if you want to take a block and put it under your sacrum, or a blanket, or if you'd like to press the arms down and lift the hips up over the shoulders as you walk the shoulder blades towards one another. The hands cover the low back, you might find Shavasana, shoulder stand. You want to make sure you're not bearing weight on your neck, rather it's the back of the arms and the shoulders, the back of the head. And if you feel that the neck is being overflexed here, you can come on down, make a modification. And one way to know if your neck's being overflexed is can you speak? Can you have proper passage of breath? So you can say la 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 la. And if you can make noise and you don't feel any sensation in the neck, you're probably okay. But otherwise, you can always prop the backs of the shoulders, the backs of the arms with a blanket, giving a little more space to the neck. We'll take the legs back down, maybe stretching them overhead towards our plow pose. And then uncurling the spine, bring it down, hips down, all the way down. Good. Come to rest the body on the floor. And if there's any final movements you'd like to make, happy baby or more to the fish, feel free to do that. Fish pose is an uplift of the heart, opening the throat and the chest, hands to the outer thighs. Any way you go, bring yourselves back to Shavasana. We will take a rest for about 5 minutes here. So settle yourselves down. Cover yourselves up if you've cooled down. We've got a blanket right here. It feels good to put the blanket over my hips. It might feel good to walk the shoulder blades under the back body and maybe lengthen out the back of the neck a little bit. But once you've made those minor adjustments, then we surrender to stillness. The intention is stillness. So let's start to deepen your breath now and bring some awareness back to the space around yourself. Feeling the limbs, the legs and the arms, the torso, the neck and the head, sensation of your skin. And begin to make small movements with fingers, toes, hands, and feet. And maybe rolling the head side to side might feel nice to you right now. And then reach the arms out past your ears, getting as long as you can be on the floor right now. And stretch long, reach long, breathe deep, hold that breath in a moment. And then release a nice releasing sigh. Let it all go out the mouth. Feeling the ease, the comfort. Good. And then slowly gather the knees to your chest as you rock one side to the other. Push it a little back. The spine's feeling good about all this. We'll roll over to your right, resting your head into your bottom arm and maybe putting your left hand under your right ear as well if you wish. And as you're ready, make your way on up to a seated position. If you want to stay on the earth, you can do this. If you're watching a recording of this at some point, you can pause this and resume, rest as long as you need. Otherwise, I'll come on up to sit and find a comfortable seated position, legs are crossed, upright spine. Back of the neck is long and the face is relaxed. And the shoulders are relaxed. And for these last few breaths, I want you to cultivate as profound a sense of ease as you can find right now. Grace, ease. You have to maintain a little bit of effort to keep the spine upright, for sure. And so as you encourage this quality of ease through the body, you have to consciously let go of any gripping, any holding. Take your hands to heart center. I hope through the day, as you need to, you can tap into this capacity of ease and grace. Making effort, stiram, as needed, finding ease and grace and comfort as your circumstances allow. It's very easy to get caught up in a continual sense of efforting, not really giving the body, the mind, the rest and restoration that it needs. So just finding those opportunities to surrender effort. Leaving energy for your vital responses and actions in life. Namaste, everybody. Thanks for practicing with me. Have a beautiful day.